Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 things I wish I knew when I started trading. So these are the 5 things that I wish I knew earlier when I started trading, when I started my trading journey in the Forex market. And if I knew them earlier, they would have helped me to scale higher in my trading journey. So I thought to share it with you guys. Subscribe, like, and comment in the video. So 5 things I wish I knew when I started trading. Number 1 is proper money management. Now, proper money management in the Forex market, money management accounts to about 70% of trading. So trading involves 70% of risk management, or you can call it money management. Yeah. So most traders call this the key to the kingdom. They call money management the key to the kingdom because even if your strategy is bad, even if your psychology is bad, even if your approach to the Forex market is bad, but because you have a proper money management, it's able to curtail your losses and help you to scale in the Forex market because your money management is good. Now, money management helps you even when you are in a losing streak, because everybody has losing streaks. Even when you're losing, even when your strategy is not working, but because you have a good money management, it's able to help you to scale in your Forex journey. So money management is very essential when it comes to Forex trading. It is very, very important. And I learned through mentorship that money management is 70% of trading. So as you are coming, and France, your money management is good, then everything will fall in line because your money management is what is good and is checked and is secure. So money management, guys, it's very, 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 very important because you could lose your fortune in the Forex market. People have lost so much in the Forex market. After learning that through mentorship, I started implementing it in my Profem account, and so I don't risk more than 0.5 to 1% of my risk. So I don't risk 0.5, I risk only 0.5 to 1% of my account. So I don't risk more than that. So you find traders risking about 20%, 30%, 40%, 45% of their account in one trade, which is wrong. You can blow your account, you can lose your entire money. Even if the strategy is good, even if that setup is an A setup, a B setup, even if it's an A setup, please do not risk more than you can lose. Do not. So proper money management is cool, is good, and it is the key to the kingdom. So try to implement money management in your trading, and it's going to help you. So that's one of the things I wish I knew earlier when I started. So another thing I wish I knew earlier when I started my trading journey is that no strategy works 100%. Like this got to me. No strategy works 100%. So be it trend line, be it break and retrace, be it supply and demand, support and resistance, all of that, no strategy works 100%. I've tried all of them, and you find out that there are times it works, there are times it don't work. You understand? So when I started trading, I was like, okay, I've gotten the strategy that works 100%, but I came to find out that no strategy works 100%. So you just have to stick with it. So, but there are strategies that work 40% of the time, 45% of the time, 50% of the time, some 60% of the time. So if you have a strategy that works 40% of the time, so you know that for every 10 trades you take, you are going to lose 6 trades. and you are going to win 4 trades. So that is how I trade in the market. So my strategy works, for example, it works 30% of the time. So I know that for every trade I take, I'm going to lose 7 trades and I'm going to win 3 trades. Now, because I have a good risk to reward ratio, you find out that you still come out profitable in the market. So let's use, for example, you have a strategy that works 40% of the time. So for every 10 trades you take, you lose 6 times and you win 4 times. Now, because you have a good risk to reward ratio, be it 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, as the case may be, because that risk to reward ratio is there, you find out that even when you lose 6 times, you still come out profitable because you have a good risk to reward. So even when your strategy does not work 100%, your risk to reward is there to curtail when you lose in the forex market. You understand? So, but many traders don't understand this. They quickly hop on to the next strategy that comes. Say, oh no, this one does not work, let's go to the next one. So they keep hopping from one strategy to the next, from one strategy to the next strategy. No, stick to one strategy. Know how it works and know the win rate ratio and the lose rate ratio, so that you're able to know how to come out profitable in the market. So even when a strategy does not work 100% of the time, you can still come out profitable because of the win to reward ratio you have. Check. The next thing I wish I knew when I started trading was that losses is part of the game. Losses is part of the game. You know, when I started trading and I lost the first trade, lost the second trade, third trade, I was like, sure, I'm not going to quit, because I was like, is it that my strategy does not work or something? But I came to realize that loss is part of the game. Just like in the business, there are times when you lose in the business, there are times when something happens in the business and you're not able to profit up the business. But it does not mean that the business does not profit you, or does not mean that business is not profitable. You get? So I was kind of, started disturbing my mental health, because I was in a losing streak. You understand? So, but I came to understand that losses is part of the game. Losses is part of the business of forex. So if you are trading forex, if you're new, you just have to know that there are times when you're going to lose. There are times when you're going to go into losing streak. But as I said before, once you have your money management in place, once you have your win to reward ratio in place, you're going to still come out profitable. Despite the losses, despite the losing streak, you can still come out profitable. So that was the things I wish I knew earlier, that loss or losses is also what parts of the business of forex. The next thing I wish I knew earlier when I started is that forex involves knowledge. You understand? Forex involves knowledge. So if you are coming into the forex market, you have to have a fundamental knowledge of how the market works. Take for example, you want to start a business, and now among the things you need to know about that business is the demography of the business. You have to know the people you are selling the product to, what age range you are selling the product to, the geographical location where the product is going to scale well, and stuff like that. So after doing all this background check and doing all of this homework, you're able to know, okay, these are the kind of people I'm going to push my product to. These are the age range I'm going to push my product to. These are the gender I'm going to push my product to, and stuff like that. So after doing all of that, you find out that when you start your business, the business is likely to succeed. So that's how it is in the forex market. So while you're coming into the forex market, you have to have some fundamental knowledge about how the market works, why the market works the way it does, why it moves the way it does, and other things concerning the market. You understand? So you don't just come in and you want to know how to just buy, know how to just sell, and all of that. No, it doesn't work that way. You need to have some in-depth knowledge about it before you start, because this has to do with money here. So you don't want to just come and waste your money like that. You need to have knowledge before you coming into the forex market. Another thing I wish I knew earlier when I started was that trading requires patience, discipline, and consistency. So while you're trading the market, you come in, you find out that okay, patience now. You find out that okay, I have to wait for my edge to play out. I have to wait for the market to come to me. So this is one of the things I'm still working on myself too. That I have to wait for the market to come to my setup. I have to see my setup in place. So when the market acts this way, I'm going to react this way. So you understand, you have to be patient when it comes to the market. So I'm still working on that to myself, and I find out that my setup comes 2 to 3 times in a week. So everything that happens is just the market projections, is just the manipulations in the market. So I have to learn to wait for that 2 to 3 times. That's when my setup will play out. So then I used to, chase the markets. Once it's buying, I'll quickly want to buy. Once it's selling, I'll quickly want to rush in. But through mentorship and consistency in the market, we find out that you don't chase the market. You buy when the market is low, and you sell when the market is high. So you have to be patient when it comes to the forex market. Understand? Then discipline to follow your edge. You have to be disciplined when it comes to the market. You have to be disciplined. Both in your chart, you have to be disciplined to wait to see your setup play out. You have to be disciplined. Then you have consistency. So despite the losing streak, despite that the market is not going the way you want it to go, despite all those manipulations and all that, you have to remain consistent. So the more consistent you are, the more you repeat the things you're doing, the more you gain mastery. So repetition it breeds mastery in the forex market. So these are the 5 things I wish I knew earlier when I started my forex trading, and I know that some of you are also going through some of these processes. So leave a comment below in the comment section and tell me some of the things that you wish you knew when they started, and how you are able to scale to how you are able to scale it to pass these things. And if you are still going through this process, you're going to pass this process as time goes on. So remain consistent, remain disciplined, remain patient in the forex market. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.